YouTube works. Let's get started. That down a little bit. So yeah, we have a new building for all of our bacteria vats. I am currently working on it. So we are going to get this built. We're going to be moving, oh, excuse me, we're going to be moving the bacterial vats over that we already had. Grab a compressed chest so I can go pull it out of my science lab. Here, we are going to pull this stuff out now. This is where we were making raw growth catalyst. Yeah. So we've already gotten a couple of this pencil properties. We've gotten seaweed processing done. We've got infinity catalyst done. We need raw growth, medium, and we need off. All right, we are going to go ahead and pull all of this stuff out because none of this works now because I have stolen all of the material for it. Anyway, yeah, hooked up there. Okay, what do we use? I just want to make sure. Bacterial sludge. We do the bacterial sludge recipe, which is that. Okay, cool. We're gonna pop that out. We're gonna pop that out. I don't care the bacterial sludge. What I do care about is having enough UHV energy hatches to support this. Yep. And pull this all up. We're going to use a stocking input hatch on this. And we're no. Hit the wrong button. We are going to use this. Pull that. Didn't need the chest. Okay. let out one bacterial vat. It's 21312. Three between? Three between. One of those is a radio hatch. Radio hatch. And there. And then this upright. I did not. Anyway, there. Yeah. I don't want iridium glass. I want neutronium glass. How much neutronium glass do I have? 54. We're gonna add another 100 to that. And the stocking input. Oh. Build 21315. UHV. Right, and then it goes down the middle. Should have enough for that. Look at that. Perfect. We need a stocking input bus. We need the stocking input hatch, which we haven't gotten yet. We need an output hatch here in the back. We really need that quantum tank, but we'll do it. No. That, and we'll also do another 200. Maintenance on circuit boards. This should be relatively easy. Go on stock input hatch. Block forms. And that one we need material. Material sludge. All right. Let's grab the dense cable. Regular cable. Grab a magenta. Channels we do. Detector cover. Yep. All right, we're going to throw that in there. We need a quantum tank. Well, we can use any tank, but I'm going to use a quantum tank. We're going to need a fluid regulator. Right here, and we're going to need a machine controller cover. Regulator will go there. Machine controller cover, which we are out of. There. That's going to use machine processing state. We're going to import over 20 picks. Cool. Processing state, and that's going to be enabled with redstone. There. We need to dump that and that, that, and that, that. We need the superconductor wire. And I'm going to go downtown. Plug that in. And plug that one in. Now, in theory, turn that on. Turn that on. That did not work. Convert it. Import machine processing state. Enable with redstone. Normal. short. Okay. What did we need for this? 140, no, 94 sieverts, which was the plutonium rods, I believe. Out of mincemeat and we're out of agar. What do we have for meat? We have 61 million meat extract. I think we can afford that. Oh. Oh. No, that might be why. All right, let's do 4K. Let's just do an actual 4K store. 4K fancy meat. Put that in there. What do we have for fish? Tuna, octopus, and walleye. One of these valid, that's fine. Now we have mincemeat. Actually disable this guy. Alright, and then we need agar, right? Calcium, yeah, we need agar. Why? Not enough item output space. Collagen. Have collagen. Spins, no, that's the seaweed broth. Gelatin and phosphorus. Mixer. There you go. Okay, now that should kick on. Excellent. And once that gets to, what's the number? 358. Should kick over. That is raw growth catalyst. those are 64K stills. And we're going to need growth catalyst medium. Now that we're not going to need as many of. I think 64 should still be in. There. That should, in theory, cover all of it. Yeah. We're backed up because there's not enough item out. Fine by me. Here we go. Ticked off what we wanted it to do. Let's grab that dual interface, lap it on, fluid auto output, a regular cable, that in there. Don't need any of that. Don't need those. What I do need is alloy wire. Which one of these has an activity detector cover? Essentially, while this is running, I want this to work. We're going to turn this off. Do an activity. Also going to need my soldering. Going to crack this one open. We're going to throw the activity detector cover there. We're going to say machine idle converted. We're going to send a strong signal. We're going to put that back, and then we're going to do a machine controller cover. Should crank through, and then stop. This machine is disabled. done this. Turn that back on. Oh, you know what? Let's just do it. Way easier. Scene idle. Scene enable. And then this is enable instead. Now if I turn this machine off, I wait 45 seconds. Yeah, this is 0. This should shut off. We believe that is how the rig actually works. Doesn't that's weird. I don't know. I'm not about to find out. There's a radio controller hatch. It said machine controller. Yeah, there's not a... Radio hatch. Input item determines how long it lasts. We need a conveyor. We need a slower conveyor. Okay, that's fine. Import additional machine processing. We'll need an interface. We're going to do long plutonium 239 rods. Right? 239. that'll continue to go. Yep. Yep. Now this is going. Yes. This is not going. There. We're good. All right. Cool, 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 cool. Everybody's happy. Doing 4 amps or yeah, this is doing 4. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19 out of 48. Great. Okay, do we want to grab the last one for the sludge? Maybe? What does it need? It just needs a series of crystal dust. Distilled water. I'm not bothered about that. That can stay there. Alright. Well, that's good. We are cranking away now on the vats. Good to see. So we don't into here. Raw growth medium. Done. Bacterial sludge. We don't need. And now it's compact fusion Mark III. We're going to boost our power a little bit too. We've definitely got a power problem. We're only producing 220 million EU right now, which is kind of a problem. Kind of a problem because we are using a lot more power than that. So what I want to do is boost that up a little bit. And there's a couple of ways that we can actually, I was looking at some power planning and I had some thoughts. So here's sort of what I was thinking. Here's what I was thinking. We're gonna do this slightly different. All right. We're gonna go to Chrome. We're gonna pick Power Planner. So this is kind of what I'm thinking. So we can make Compact 2, we can make Compact 3. Obviously we can't make silver plasma in a Compact 2. What we can make is Runite plasma. This is interesting because we need to produce 5,700 liters a second of force plants. It requires a lot of tritium. So if we were to do Runite plasma, let's just see. I'm just curious. How much power could we actually produce? We could produce 322 UHV amp, which is stupid, right? We need to process 4,000 plasma. So if we were to do like 5, 40,000 plasma, so that'd be 100% efficiency. We could do 6. and that would produce 630,000 liters of thick of dense supercritical steam. So we'd have to do what, 4, 6, 8, 8, 9. We have to do 9, and that's 60 per 540 amps of UHV. We have to do 9 here. That would be another, good Lord, another 60 per turbine. We're using infinity, but oh, hey, the bacterial vats go pretty well. We're just doing some power planning right now. I got that actually done. Bacterial vats. So we've got a nice little setup here. Seaweed broth is done, like actually done. I'm so far beyond that. We're doing our raw biocatalyst now. We're doing, this is all of the agar and miscellaneous crap. We're doing unknown nutrient agar, and this is our raw growth catalyst. So, all running at UHV, and these two dissection apparatuses are keeping up with the seaweed. They're pretty good, actually. Pretty good. Yeah, we've got a fair amount of stuff stored up. We're using the Infinity Catalyst test version, so it's a little easier. And yeah, pretty good. We're just doing some power stuff right now. Going through a couple of options for UHV power. Yeah, see if I do. Where are my plasmas? Just wondering. Like, Brunite plasma is interesting, but like astral titanium and all of that, like that's too much freaking work. Could I do force plasma? So if I go in and do Mark 1 and I do force plasma, that gives me 83 amps of UHV, 40,000. Oh Lord, no, that's stupidly ridiculous. Need 16 EHEs. How much supercritical steam is that? So it needs 4. It needs 5. 250 amps of UHV, right? Oh yeah, nope, that'll definitely give me 450 amps of UHV with one Mark 1 using force plasma. Wow. Hello. 5 there. 4 there. 5 here too. $25 times 5 is 2. Good Lord. The 634 amps of UHV come out of that. That is stupidly ridiculous. Hmm? I need 5,700 liters a second of neon. I think that might actually be doable. I can get all of this from other stuff. But like, even if I do helium plasma? No. What could I do? I do silver plasma. Let's do a Mark II. Let's do silver plasma. It's gonna be Mark III for silver plasma. 128, but I know it's not 128. It's like 5. It's like 4. It's like 2? 2, yeah. $328, 323 amps of UHV power. That is doable. It's golden arsenic. That's a lot of golden arsenic. But honestly, 5. It needs 1,000,000 liters of distilled water. I mean, that's doable, right? Ah. Where did I get canceled? Ah, my liners. Good. Go to the bathroom. This might actually be doable. I think this might actually be doable. Okay. That's what we're gonna push toward is Mark III compact fusion. Okay. So let's do compact 2. Do compact 3 right there. Okay. So a couple of little problems. Nothing too bad. This is gonna probably be a tomorrow thing for that to get that much biocatalyst. But let's build the rest of this. Let's go over to your main. Grab 64K fluid drive. Put that in. Put that in. All right. How do we get this? We have to fluid extract it. Not a problem. We can do that. Add that. We're gonna need more fluid extractors. Okay. We're gonna need this. Okay, can't make that. Oh. Yeah, we're not doing that to the space assembler. Well, it requires what? That's doable. This requires a radiation-proof plate. Grab one of those. It doesn't require anything like, oh, it's just a scanner recipe. Okay. That's cool. That's no time at all. One radiation-proof plate. We need one data stick. We don't need that now. We don't need that now. Screwdriver. You want to upgrade the quantum computer a little bit. Okay, we got that. Turn that off. Turn that off. We need this recipe for it. That. Cool. Shove it in the back here. That's what it said. Compact. Fluxed electrum plate. Okay. Stack. Plate. This is almost full. We're gonna add another one of these. Okay. We just need this small high durability compound here, which is just an extruder. For those. And in there. Okay, now let's see where that program circuit 11 is. I have a feeling that it's gonna be for one of the EVFs or MVFs. There's some resource that we probably need a ton of. Let's see if we can find it. Superconductor base ZPM, that's a good place to start. Yeah, 108 steps. It's probably this. And tungsten carbide both. And titanium is a melty recipe. Fluid shaper recipe. Naquata alloy, 93 steps, 108 steps, 110 steps. Zinc, superconductor base UV. Yeah, it's probably that. NAC. All right, there's what we're gonna do. we are going to come over to the MDFs. We're going to find that superconductor base. It's probably not in there. It's not. It's in this. Which one are you in? Superconductor base. Yep. Pull this all out. Okay. Are we still on ad break? We are not still on ad break. We're going to double. 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 Double, double. Everything's going to be 512. I'm never using these recipes because they're lower tier superconductors, but you can still boost them to 512. I have no idea when we're going to need them, but they'll be there. I have all 4. I do have one. Let's just do that. Put them all right in. Okay. Let's try that again. We just need sterilized biocatalyst. Okay, cool. Cool. We are going to have to go ham with bees for gold and silver, so that we can actually process it out. We are getting that. 46.85 per craft. Yeah, that actually works really well. We've got plenty of resources behind it, plenty of raw growth catalyst. So we're in a good spot. So we need the compact fusion 3 before we can do the power gen. That'll probably take me the rest of the week. Plus I'm off on Friday, which is nice. I have to work tomorrow. Woo! Okay. Cool. We could work on extending the quantum computer. Because you can do different racks with that, right? You can take that out to multiple. Yeah. More racks and heat vents. Okay. We might do that. Because how much do we process right now? It's supposed to trash. You know what? Let's just do this. Make a trash can. Sure. It's a guy. Do that. Do that. Here. All this is doing is ender pearls. green ender pearls and okay. We're gonna put insert ender pearls. Boom. And this is going to have the highest priority. Now, all that we should have is that. Yeah. I think that's right. So what's the priority on this? 0? That's a higher priority. Everything but those two. Fine by me. That's empty. That's empty. Okay, cool. Have got nothing in. Huh? Okay. We're gonna need a bigger boat. We're definitely gonna need a bigger boat on this. We need to produce, how much did it say? We need to produce 1 million liters a tick of distilled water. Let's get the bees going first. War Bee Lab new. We need gold. Gold. We need silver. Gendistry. Let's duplicate blank gold. I always try to get 10 for every one that I use. I'll try to add 10 back. I've already got a full stack of labware. Don't need battery. I've got a few. We're going to pull out our perfect little guy right there. I think I can pull the golden arsenic. Arsenic though. Just talk about that. Arsenic is going to be interesting. There is an arsenic. Do I have arsenic? I don't think I do. I do not. Okay. zinc drone and a silver drone. Zinc and silver. Do I have zinc? Dude. There's... Okay, we'll let that go. Because we're going to need a lot of zinc, or a lot of arsenic. I know I don't make it fast enough. I know I don't make it fast enough. With the zinc and silver, right? I have a silver. Don't. Alright, well there's my perfect template. We're gonna pull our breeding template. One, two, need a zinc princess anyway, so we're just gonna grab 2 of these, 3 of these, 3 of these, 4 of these. We'll grab 4 of these. Normal. It'll be fine. Last one. I was gonna say I don't think you're. Let's go grab silver. Email because got a ding. We're gonna let that go for a minute. I am go for a minute. Oh, cool. $44. You in there. Silver. We want the drones. Okay. Good. Hold normal. That's fine. You don't have to like it, you just have to give me your drones. One advanced neutron coming right up. pull on the first try. Jungle, shorter, slower. You're not gonna, you might not like that. Bioengineering first. Silver princesses we don't need. Off chance I get more than one. I'll take 50%. A good rate. Let's do the transposer. 9, 10. Unity up 5, done. Let's grab this warm down 2. With 5. With 5, love that. Dump that back in. Grab sand. 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I might have some jungle. Maybe not. No. We're gonna go with that and see what happens. I'm not worried about it. Okay, arsenic, arsenic, arsenic. Okay, well, that was a thing we needed. Okay, cool. Yep, I need to redo them. Where is my good template? Yeah. All right. We're just gonna try this. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. We're gonna try to force the right stats on them. Excellent. Yep. That may or may not work. So we'll have to see. Work or not. Yeah, too hot. I don't think I can print that. Perfect drone. Lock him off. Wait, already? Okay, down 5. Love it. Feel like making the capsules. Whatever. I was looking for some work stuff. Couldn't find it. Whatever. Okay, cool. You can go in there. Yep, not working on the engineering side. That's fine because our genetic imprinter goes full flex. Ah, inactive trait. Looking better. Oh, that's much better. Let's do this plus this. The drone in. We'll get these pesky things going. Yes, so in order to do the silver plasma, we're going to need molten arsenic. And the best way to do that is... we're just going to force the bees to do it. Okay. Let's take another look at our bees. Shorter, slower. We're getting there. We're not quite there yet. Got some of the right traits on them. Not the best one. That one goes in and those go in. We'll just cycle through them. That one goes there. We'll force it out of them. Good drone. It is not a good drone. That also needs to be re-educated. That one go. Okay. Well, they're all going to get re-educated. We're going to get these little buggers. Oh wait, these are unknown. These shouldn't be unknown. It should be these. What are these? these are good. These are good drones. Okay. There we go. Okay, those are good drones. Trying to get this one forced into this. Not. That's a good one. That one's. Time for a little re-education. Getting there. I only want to see one stack of drones. You can have enough to feed the genetic materials to get the trait for it. That's cool. These. Yeah, see, production slower. We don't want production slower. That's what we're looking for. These. Now we'll take these, throw them in there. Shortest blinding, fastest flowers, largest. Now we'll go. And then we'll turn on the grinder. I want to get through a stack of these. We're going to go for another 15 minutes. Okay, let's genetic samples. What can we find? Maybe we'll get lucky and get it on the first try. Doesn't matter that. That's gonna be a no for me, dog. I'd like to get a stack. We'll end up having enough in there. Not the end of the world. Don't need silver anymore. Don't need that. That's That's not perfect. All right, but arsenic is a backup. Where was that arsenic? Barren, arid. Bulking sandwich, farmerly, essential ordered. It's gonna be over here. Apatron, pyrotheum. Oh. It was a quest. Where the heck is it? Arsenic, there we go. Sandwich parts? Interesting. It makes sandwich parts. That's so funny. Let's take 11. See if we can make it happen. Make it. We're just waiting to find the right trait. Ah, hey, look, there we go. Arsenic. Fantastic. All right. We need edge industry. We need 10 of those. Into the transposer we go. Go ahead and make a couple of arsenic queens. I can do the gold one. We will make 4. Because right now we have we have 1.5 million arsenic dust. 1 million molten. And I don't see that number changing. This number's going to go down over time. We are going to make sure that we have enough queens. Throw them in the mega apiary. And then I'll come back tomorrow and see how far that number has skyrocketed. Because we will be continuously exporting arsenic for silver plasma. Silver plasma is going to need 5 heat exchangers, and I can reuse the building that I'm currently in. For these. Silver plasma is like a weekend goal for me. Which should not be a problem. We'll do about another 10 minutes. We'll probably log off here at 10. Still, yep. All right. Let's figure out how we process this. Hydrochloric acid. Hydrochloric acid. Cool. All right. To the Mapiary. Up. Pull our seaweed drones out too, by the way. Our seaweed queens. We don't need them now. Hydrochloric acid, I think, is this one. Yeah. Arsenic. And, oh, it's already there. Yes. And we should see 336. Yeah, we're gonna need to get that done, fixed right fast. So over here in our ore proc, we've got exports from the various that 264. Yep. Yep. Purified arsenic ore. Can we run that through additional steps? We can get a little extra. Doesn't actually matter, honestly. Let's macerate it. Fuck it. Maceration stack. In you go. Yep. Process down. Now arsenic. Arsenic. 38. There we go. We're climbing. We are climbing. We're gonna do a 4096 for arsenic dust. Here, we need to go here, we need to pop that in, we need to pop that in, and we need to move to network. And that's going to go in right. We're going to do a quick comparison. All right, so arsenic 1539. 1539. Okay, cool. All of the arsenic I have in all of my networks are in that single truck. And through. You love my ore processing, that's for sure. What you got? Can't process. In or I have no idea. Silicon dioxide needs to go away. It really does. It really needs to go away. We build a decay warehouse. Let's see how much it's going to take to build a decay warehouse. The decay warehouse. This is relatively simple. Radiation-proof machine casing. Super chest. That's so random. Okay. We have UHV energy hatch. Let's build this. This is a press. Yeah. I've been putting this off for a while. Let's go ahead and build. I do nest here. Pretty sure I don't. Put it over biggest 5x5. Thickest across. This is uneven. But let's just do this. Make it 5 across. 5. Oh, it needs to be up 1. Water? Interesting. Okay. Just one. One. Okay. Right click on the controller of the screwdriver to dump stored ice into an output. That for a single time radioactive isotope allows it to decay over time. Decay speed is dependent on the half-life. Interesting. Okay. It requires water around it. Let's see anything about water. Multi-block complete? It did not. That looks like water. Let's consult the friendo. Base elevator. Decay Warehouse. By mandatory water. Water does not have to be source blocks. Oh, okay. Okay. Chest. Quantum chest 2 gives me 1,640,000 items. We'll use that. How are we doing on arsenic? We're running low on water. Plenty of grade 5 water, though. How are we doing on... We are back up. Dust is up, Infinity Catalyst dust is up. Arsenic. Do I have arsenic in? Chrome is way up. Carbon, sodium, saltpeter, chlorine, lubricant, Iberium, copper, ammonium, ardite, nickel is up. Iridium, barium, gallium. So plenty of radon. I am not actually tracking. Xenon, I'm pretty much full on. Biocatalyst medium is up there. Okay. So let's take the quantum chest 2 then. That out. Pop it in. Buckets. Into water. One, 3. One, 2, 3. One, 2, 3. Okay, that is now done. We need a bus. There. We need an advanced docking bus, which can go there. Go covered cable, drive, that's fine, drive, 4K, it's gonna go to bed like 10 minutes ago. You invested in it. One wireless there. Okay. This needs to connect this one, which is white. That is not what I wanted. Nope. White. Radium dust. Yep. Great. Now we're going to see if this actually works the way it's supposed to. Maintenance input output energy hatch. Super quantum water. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Be tier 7. Steel casing and one tiered component. Steel capacity is a super chest divided by 400. The water does not have to be source blocked. Multi-amping laser. Don't forget to wear. Yeah, I don't care. Decay warehouses may well share each of their sides, and machines will 1 amp power. Do not try to insert through the super chest. Only one isotope is allowed inside the machine at any given time. Should be right. It's online. It's got 32K. And that's got 32K. Complete structure. No, I don't understand it. That's right. "37 minutes." Decay Warehouse. Okay. Decay Warehouse stores a single type of radioactive isotope. Isotopes will decay regardless of whether it is on or powered. It equals its chest capacity divided by 400. Right-click the controller with a screwdriver to dump stored isotopes into the output bus. Right-click it with a plunger to empty it. But it doesn't... What am I missing? Let's see what we have in the Discord. Stores a single type of ransom to decay over time. Yeah, I don't actually know. Does it just want a ZPM energy hatch? Hologram projector found in hand. It's not like that. You need a ZPM energy hatch? That would be super fucking weird, right? Oh. That might be why. Not a radiation-proof casing. UHV. Pop that in there. Down here. Yep, there's power right. Yeah. Snap that in. I think this was the bug they were talking about. Where is my scanner? Max energy, 2 amps at UHV, which is fine. Connected. That is definitely connected. What do we have for the green network? Got enough channels on green. Another one right there. Okay. I 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100 Nope. Well, that's fun. Let's see, there is a known problem with this. Oh, interesting. Okay. So you have to turn it on from 0. And then import it. Oh, look at that. Start stacking up. You know, I'm gonna do this a really janky. I think I can do it. Oh, no. Think that'll work. Vice message. I'm this close, I might as well get the rest of the way there. This is going to be lime. No, I said I was going to bed. And then I didn't. man-made radium. That is going down. Okay, cool. We're going to rework that. Oh, plus side. This is actually working. All right. A working Decay Warehouse. We're going to go ahead and watch this for a minute. I am going to dog outside real quick, and I will be right back. So much radium to process. Okay, we are back. This is actually not bad. We are actually keeping up with radium now. Yeah. 226 at 55 a second. I like it. I wonder if we replace the conveyor module with a faster one. Go faster. Slightly faster. Oh, okay. Well, that's cool. We're gonna have to redo this. Oh my gosh, this is so janky. I wanted to redo this for a little bit so I have more channels, but man, the problem is this: the brown network. We have to split off into two networks, which wouldn't be a bad thing. Like, we could do either side. That would be cool. But then we're also going to get our integrated ore factory. So, like, at a certain point, we're not going to need this anymore. This is going to be special stuff. The common stuff will go through the integrated ore factory. But yeah, look at that. Look at that crank through. Like, I love the speed of this stuff. Can't even see it. And this should be going into this, right? But it's not. That's what's weird. This. Oh wait, do I have it set to 4-proc storage? No. No. But the dehydrator has a higher... Yeah. Let's just, for the heck of it, let's go to electrolyzer. Make sure that it's not like showing up here. Yeah, see, that's not going in the electrolyzer. That's just cycling back in. This should have a higher priority. And it doesn't. This should have a 2000 priority. That's why that's not working. Now, Titanite should be going down, yes. Or profit. Same thing with that. What does that do? That is also an electrolyzer. So now that will also go down. I'm an idiot. actually an idiot. I've been spending all that time. All right, cool. There is only one of you here, so what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and end the stream here tonight. Thanks everybody for stopping by. I appreciate everybody taking a moment to look and hang out. We will get this done eventually. Oof. Oof. But yeah, we're getting arsenic now. We're getting gold, prepping for that compact 3. We do it yet? Nope. We're close. We're close. We're very close. I'm gonna check one thing over here. We're still producing. We are. Excellent. 1.7 million. That's great. We are not producing here, which is not great. Why are we not producing? Because we're out of agar. Why are we out of agar? Because we're out of bones. Back in to find out why we're out of bones. We're gonna fix that. Then go from there. Yep, we are definitely out of bones. Weird. It's weird though, right? We don't put bone in there. If this item list is empty, no item will be allowed to pass. Okay, so now we should get bones. How long does that take? 15 seconds? This doesn't have the same problem. We get bones. This is the one with the problem. Oh, it's an ender mint. It's April Fool's. Of course it is. Now we should be good. Technology. Thought we were. Seriously? Bones. No, we don't. We may have to crank this up a little bit. What are we running at? LUV? Are we transforming down? We are. We could just give it VPN. we have ZPM. Yeah, before we do that, let's do this. Let's get ZPM. I'm just gonna disable this. Disable with redstone. Working disabled. Okay. Here. Although it will need glass. Hey, look, I've got the glass. This is VPM glass, right? Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. Pop that out, pop that in. All right, matter manipulator. We're gonna set mode, exchanging. Edit, replace whitelist. Clear. Edit, replace whitelist. Select block. Rhodium plated. Palladium reinforced borosilicate glass block. Set block to replace with. Iridium reinforced. And there. We're gonna come all over here. Do that. Do enable with redstone. Now, significantly more. Enable with redstone. All right, cool. We are donezo for the night, I do believe. We're gonna take one last check into our bacterial vats. Oh my gosh. Looks like we are producing. We are producing. Verify that one more time. Every 15 seconds we're doing 4 stacks collagen. We are producing collagen. That is producing gelatin. Not enough item outputs. Output. Phosphorus. Phosphorus. You full on phosphorus dust? Yeah. 1024. All right. Yeah. One more thing. When I get this processing again. Go, gelatin. Gelatin gets this. Agar gets this. This. Raw growth catalyst medium. 22. Need 6. Cool. I think we are good to go. Let's just see, just on the off chance, we might be able to get this 143. Yep. It's gonna be a tomorrow thing. I'm gonna run this during the day while I'm at work. And yeah, the 1100 bios. Just outrageous numbers right now with all of this. But we'll get there though. Circuit 24 though, yeah, we need to up the wires and stuff. So I will adjust a lot of this so that it's more efficient. Because a lot of these bigger steps, like this 4X niobium titanium, so we can scrape through and like adjust this now. It's only 11 o'clock, an hour after when I wanted to go to bed. Yeah, let's do this. Yeah, let's just adjust this now. Then I want to craft all these processors. Raw carbon mesh, maybe, might be doing that. We can create more of that. I don't need to do 72 step. I don't need to do. The problem is I don't know how many radium neutron reflectors wrapped fix that. I can fix that. That's probably what's causing the big number. Right. Let's do some wire factory. That doesn't take a circuit. I'm not worried. That's 64. We're going to circuit 2. 22. Get that out. Let's up that. One more little edit. One more little edit. $4,800? What? No way. $2,200 steps. 1,600 steps. We can do better, guys. We can do better. Polybenzimidazole, whatever. We're gonna up you significantly. polybenzimidazole. Silicone rubber bars. Only does 16 at a time. That's not gonna work. Let's do 512 at a time. And get mold. Thin silicone rubber sheets. Vending machine foil. Yep, that's not gonna work. Drop 1,000 of them at a time. That's better. We are reducing the number of steps. Glass tubes. What do you look like? 16 at a time? No, 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 no. 256 of them. Well, I mean, you gotta do 20 million of that. That's ridiculous. Can we do this in a bigger batch? Extractor, I know it is. Oh yeah, we can do this in a bigger batch. That's better. That is better. Because the number of steps is stupid. Reinforced glass. Reinforced glass. Alright. Said I was going to bed, and then I didn't. Oop. Okay, C-Y-N. I don't know how many of these you are, but let's find out. Autocraft 1 is the Zingens. I think it was the reinforced glass alloy smelter, no mold. I think it was, yeah, it was. There's no mold here. Okay. Because at the crib or a craft input bus, it has no limit of what it can support. We're gonna make it do 2,000. Throw it back in here. Run this again. There we go. Okay, glass now. What are we doing for glass? One more edit. See where we are. Fluid Shaper ZPM block. Molten. Okay. ZPM block. At a time. We are getting more efficient. I'd like to not have the 1,000 steps. Okay. We'll take care of the rest of this tomorrow. All right, guys. I am done for the night. I'm actually going to go to bed now. Thanks everybody for stopping by. You can catch this on YouTube later. I've bought up. And other than that, everybody have a good night. Happy now that April Fool's Day is finally over. That's the tricks. And I might stream later this week. Might do this weekend. I don't know. I want to get the Fusion Mark III up and running so I can get power scaled significantly and kind of go from there. I do want to get the Compact Fusion 3. I want to get some more UV capacitors in my LSC, and I want to get it ramped up for a significantly higher power output. I may actually end up building an LSC just for Fusion to hold more power, but we'll see where we are. Anyway, guys, have a great night. I will catch end stream. There you go. I will catch you all later, and take care. Be kind to yourself, and have a good rest of your week. Later.